Okay, folks, Happy New Year. We're here with our 1930s Bahamas dinghy named Henning, and getting ready to do a float test in the next few days. Got her on a dynamic dolly tied to our 12x6 utility trailer, and just a few tie-down tips we want to share with folks. One of the things we did is we took the bow line and used that to secure the tongue, the handle of the dolly, or whatever the little bar is called, going from the tongue up to the handle, to the trailer, and we wrapped it in such a way that it's not going to travel left or right or up or down as we go down the road. We didn't put any kind of padding in between the dolly and the trailer today, but if you're going a long distance, you might want to do that to keep things from rubbing. The dolly's resting on a V-brace and the boat on the V-brace and a strap. And then when you tie things down, you have to be thinking about how you keep the boat from going forward when you're stopping, how you keep it from sliding back when you're going, and then also want to make sure that got it tied up in such a way that the boat doesn't try to roll in the strap. So what we've done is put one strap across in front of these Rollick fittings to keep things from going forward, and then back here keep things from going back. We put them behind you. Some people even talk about putting the oarlocks in place and running straps through them. So we haven't experimented with that too much, but we might in the future. And then to keep the boat from rolling port to starboard, put a strap and went down inside one of the risers on either side, so it's not going anywhere. We're estimating this hull weighs about 90 pounds. If you get much more weight, like sunfish, 140 pounds or so, you may not want to go down the road with the tire installed like this. The folks that make dynamic dollies recommend, taking the tire off and just letting the dolly rest on the flat surface, or supporting the dolly some other way. The reason being is this axle, it's not going to break or anything, but it might potentially bend just a little bit as you hit a few things with the trailer going down the road. So you've got the back all strapped up and secure. And I see I kind of messed up this strap right here. There's a problem. I should have gone under and around like I did over here with this strap. That's going to keep the strap from wandering back and forth, so I'll have to redo this one. I didn't goof it up on purpose, but there you have. You just kind of have to go around and check your work when you're done to see if you got distracted and tied something up. Yeah, and I did the same thing over here too. So I guess I was all excited. Boy, I did it a bunch of times. So that's something I'll get to go back and fix. So that's the way it is. And we'll get to work on that, and hope y'all are having a great 2026. And we'll give you a report once we get the boat out and see how our recalking job did.